I feel very humbled to receive an award for customer service. Whilst I received the recognition, it's not really for myself, it's for the many, many police, VIPs and support staff I work with. Without them, there'd be no recognition to speak of. Lake Illawarra can be a very, very violent command. The police at one part of the shift may go to a brawl where there's hostile people, hostile crowds trying to injure those people. The problem being, those same police will then deal with a decent member of the community, and we need to instill the fact that's what they're doing. 99% of our customers are great people who support the police. It's imperative that the senior management team, including myself, practice what we preach. We need to push the customer service from our level down through sergeant level down to the constable on the truck. They represent me personally, they also represent our organisation directly. So as a result of that, we need to get the constable on the truck thinking along the lines of customer service. It comes down to treating people the way you would expect to be treated. That's all it is, simply. Treating people with respect, listening to people, and doing the best we can to look after those people.
Yeah, the Lake Illawarra Command's Kids Fishing Workshop program is a partnership with the New South Wales Department of Primary Industries. The idea behind the program is to engage local kids with the local cops in a healthy environment and teach them about one of the most popular recreational sports in Australia, it's fishing. 107 kids have done the program so far, so it's all about the local cops going out there teaching kids about how to fish safely, responsibly and sustainably, and we do that with the assistance of our volunteers in policing, fish care volunteers and our Department of Primary Industries. The kids really enjoy it. All we get is positive feedback from the kids, and also from, particularly when we do our Cops and Koori Kids workshops, we get lots of positive feedback from the local Aboriginal community that come along and help on the day, and also from the kids' parents as well. You don't do this stuff to go out there and get awards. You do it because you're trying to go out there and make a difference. But yeah, it's really humbling to get the recognition that from the customer service unit.
There's a lady who lives in Glebe, and she is wheelchair bound, and she's in a mobility wheelchair. She's also visually impaired, and she was coming to the station sometimes up to twice a day seeking our assistance, because when she's in the wheelchair she can't gain access into her property, and she has been trying to have a ramp put in at her premises for about 3.5 years, and I think it was 2 weeks ago they finally started building the ramp. It's not yet finished, but concrete's there, the framework's up, so we're nearly finished. I felt sorry for this lady that she was fighting with the Housing Commission for so long and she wasn't getting anywhere. But it wasn't just me, it was the sergeant at work and also the boss. The boss said, he gave us the green light. We also wrote some letters to some ministerial departments to get some action as well. I wanted to join the police for something different. To me it sounded interesting. I love it, I really do love it. I think it's the best job in the world. So I've enjoyed the whole ride. I still can't believe I'm getting paid to do this job. Love it.
Mr. Paul Watson is a senior analyst within Workforce Intelligence, and he leads a small team of people who provide high-level advice to the commander of HR and certainly to the executive, and also to commanders that request reviews and information to be provided. Paul's the type of person that is sought out by a number of people within the organisation, and that presents its own challenges because it creates more workload for Paul, and certainly that is an issue that I need to address to make sure that he's not being given too much work or sought out by too many people. But the ability that Paul has to give objective advice based on analysis to anyone is highly sought after within the organisation, and he's been doing that at that level now for over 5 years.
It was a pretty quiet day to start with, and then we were patrolling around near Mossman We were planning to do a patrol around the zoo, around the outskirts of the zoo, when the radio job came over. So we were literally 2 minutes away. I went up to the door handle and pushed that down, and we were able to get into the house. We could hear Madeline, and that's when she said, he's gone. And we were trying to figure out where she was as well, and that's when it sort of clicked, he's gone, who's that that's gone? And then we got to the bottom floor, and then towards the end of the corridor, long corridor, I could see Madeline sitting there, just sitting on the ground with her knees up and something around her neck, and yeah, it looked to be a genuine bomb. And then one of the duty officers decided we need to make this as a crime scene and also just get everybody out of the area. And I just thought of staying there with Madeline. I do have a husband as well as a 3.5-year-old son. I did have a couple of fleeting moments of thinking, you know, what am I doing? But yeah, I just felt like I needed to be there with Madeline, having a child of my own. I have seen Madeline since we went to a Mossman Rotary dinner and an awards dinner there. Yes, I didn't feel like I'd gone above and beyond what my job was. I just, the call came over and I knew we had to get there, and got to the job, and I just knew that I had to stay there with Madeline and help her through it and comfort her, and yeah, it's just all in a day's work for me. Yeah.
So basically what we do is we process applications for surveillance device warrants, telephone intercept warrants, controlled operations, criminal organisation search warrants and covert search warrants. We're involved in all of the major criminal investigations across the state. Yeah, we've got a great team at the moment, and everyone has really meshed well together, and at the moment morale is really high. We like to think we do a good job, and to be nominated for this award I think is perhaps reinforcement that our work is appreciated by members in the field, and that is a great thing.
The position management unit are only 6 people, Peter Nicholson and five of his staff. What's unusual about this particular unit is the youngest member of the team has been a member of the team for 18 years. So collectively they've got well over 100 years of doing work in that unit. The word that we use about Peter and his team are the quiet achievers. They've been, as I said, they've been doing their job for well over 20 years, the majority of them. Peter's been in the organisation for 42 years, and they're involved in the restructure FSG. They're very involved with the changes to the Police Transport Command, the Traffic and Highway Command, the changes to corporate services. Behind the scenes, there's a whole lot of work that has to be done in SAP to ensure that the structure's right, the reporting is right in the computer systems. Very importantly, that everybody gets paid.
Our role is to provide driver training for all police in the state of New South Wales. Well, when we've got people on CAP, we know that they're very influential community leaders. Now, they've taken a lot of time out of their own work life to be part of the program. And this is an opportunity for us to shine, I suppose, to show what we do. When the CAP participants initially turn up, they have a lot of questions. There's a lot of informed questions about how we train, why we train and the way that we do it. Once they start the activities here, you can see the smiles start to come on their faces that they're actually learning something and they're enjoying it.
Normally the participants are very happy to be here. They get to experience some skid pan work. They also get to involve themselves in a pursuit, a mock pursuit, where they experience what police go through, and a lot of them go away quite happy because what they believed we did and what we actually do is a great contrast.
Oh, I'm tickled pink. I'm very honoured. When I got told initially I was over the moon, and I couldn't wait to tell the staff to say, look guys, this is due recognition that you guys literally deserve.